Hey, Ramblin' Ted here in Gilmer, Texas. Not my normal happy kind of video today. This one has to do with the disappearance of a girl in 1992 named Kelly Dae Wilson, who was 17 years old. I'm walking right now by the WIC office. This, in 1992, was a video rental store that she worked at. About 8:30 that night, her and the manager of the store, who was the last person that they know of to see her alive, closed up. The bank deposit got made, which is just down the road. I'll show you where the bank was. Her car was found right here over my shoulder with a flat tire, with her purse inside of it, but her keys missing. And she has never been seen since. And that's been 34 years ago. The whole thing kind of I think it got waylaid a little bit by a prosecutor and his belief that it was part of a satanic cult. I don't think it was that. I think it was something much simpler. But there's a lot of information online you can find out. I'm not going to go into specifics or dates because I get things like that wrong. But you can research it. Very pretty girl. By all accounts, she was a nice kid. Her tire had been slashed on her car. And they caught a kid who said he did that, but he was also a known troublemaker, so they kind of figured that maybe he was just causing trouble. But I believe it's her car that went through the bank drive-thru. They couldn't tell if it was her inside it. But the deposit got made that night. Her car was found right back here over my shoulder with a flat tire, unlocked, keys gone, but her purse and stuff was in the car. So let me just walk down through here and show you a little bit. Yeah, now the WIC office, but back in the day, this was the video rental store that she worked at. And I believe she would have been parked where that white car is down here, is where they found her car. Won't be a long video, but I will put this up and you can do a little research yourself into this, and I'll leave the sheriff's office phone number because, you know, somebody saw something. Somebody knows. People don't just vanish. Some person out there knows what happened that night. And it's been 34 years. It's time for this one to get solved, I think, and time for somebody to come forward. But yeah, this was a lot different looking back then. I think it was just a gravel lot out here then. But I want to say she was either parked where that is or would have been parked next to where this pole is, and this was part of the parking. I can't remember. I'll try and find the pictures that I found before. But she would have come out the back door. I think there were two back. Yeah, see, there were two doors here at that time. But we know the deposit got made. I think I'm going to head over to where the bank is. I may just walk over there. But all in all, pretty sad story. I'm here in Gilmer to play a show tonight with a friend of mine, Alan, at a bar here. So I thought I'd stop. I kind of always wanted to come by and do a video about this, even though it's kind of sad. Actually, it's really sad. It's not kind of sad. It's pretty sad. Gilmer's a nice little town. But yeah, that WIC office right there, that was the video rental store back in 1992. The bank is right down that way. I think I'm going to head down there. Where are we playing tonight?
Poco Loco.
Poco Loco. It's supposed to be a pretty nice little watering hole.
And restaurant.
And restaurants. But this won't be up till this weekend, so I would say come on out, but we'll be long gone. But yeah, we're walking towards where the bank was or is. I'm not sure if it's still there. Doing a lot of work on this building. Courthouse. But yeah, I know a kind of overzealous district attorney decided it was all part of a devil worshiping cult, and he ended up within 2 years, he ended up bringing the sheriff and everybody up on charges, which they had no proof really of any of that. Some people still believe it's true. But All I know is the charges did not actually stick. Nobody actually got convicted of any of that. But they were trying to say that was linked to her disappearance. I'm not sure if that's the case at all. As you can see, right down there is a WIC office. Right down here, less than a couple blocks away, you can kind of see it around the corner right there is the bank where the deposit was made. And if I remember right, it was her car seen going through the drive-through to the night deposit. But they couldn't tell if it was her inside it. But by the next morning, her car was back at her place of work with a flat tire. Like I said, her purse was inside, but her keys were gone. And this was 1992, so it was well before the days of cell phones. 99-cent Taco Tuesdays. Okay. Nope, still a bank, still the First National Bank of East Texas, so it hasn't changed too much. There it is, right over there. What is that, like 2 blocks out? Yeah, 2 blocks. And she lived about 6 blocks away. Camera technology back in the 90s, early 90s, was not what it is today, and they did not have a clear enough image of her making the deposit to determine whether or not it was her. One rumor that goes around is that it was actually the manager, and he drove her car down here, made a deposit, and then took it back up there. I don't know. They say he's kind of a strange dude. I'm not going to name names in this video, but you can do all the research you want. But like I said, it's only a couple blocks from where she worked. Like I was saying, it's been 34 years, and it's time for this one to be solved. She is somewhere out there. Her family's had no kind of closure. And but if you research it on the internet, I sound like a 90-year-old. You research it on the internet. But if you go on, research it and Google stuff, there's a lot of information out there. It's up to us to sift through and see what's real and what's not real. But I think it's about time that this family had some idea what happened to their relative. And I think it's about time that this got put to rest. And if the person who committed the crime is still living, I would hope they'd spend the rest of their life in prison. Anyway, like I said, short one today. It's a Thursday. This will probably be up tomorrow on Friday. So I will talk to y'all next time. Be good to each other. Costs nothing to be nice. Go do stuff with good friends. Fun things. You don't even have to play music. Ramblin' Ted. Someday I'll tell the story of how I got the name. But yeah, just go do stuff, man. Sitting at home is for the birds. You don't need to do all that. Anyway, like I said, it costs nothing to be nice. Be good to each other. I will see you next video. If you know anything about this case at all, call the Gilmer Police Department. I'll put their number in the comments. I might even put it on screen. Talk to you later. Bye.